All right, I'm Jesse Woolmer, and I am the Chief Operating Officer of Cannco and Canncoin.
I am Marcus Laun, and I'm CEO of Cannco. We're here to make a video about Canncoin. The idea behind the coin is to solve some of the biggest problems facing the cannabis industry.
The industry, obviously, as everyone knows, has exploded over the last 5 years. And everywhere you turn, there's a dispensary, and all these dispensaries are taking in millions of dollars, and they can't get that money in the bank.
Which kind of puts the cannabis industry into the third world.
So it creates immediate security risks with dispensaries that have to keep hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in some cases on site. A lot of transactions that are affected between a dispensary and their suppliers are done so in cash, which is also very dangerous when you're bringing $500,000 to a meeting in cash. And it makes it very hard to operate a functional business. These aren't little, garage operations anymore. These are storefronts that have thousands of customers and hundreds of vendors and 50 employees and take in $10 million a year in revenue. And trying to run a business like that without a checking account is virtually impossible.
But to really, what is our idea? Our idea is to create an ecosystem.
There's a vacuum of infrastructure support.
We're going to be, creating a digital wallet that'll kind of sit on your cell phone, and it'll allow you to go into a dispensary and buy product.
A wallet solution that functions like PayPal or Venmo.
The beauty of having that digital wallet on your phone is that you can get loyalty points, you can get incentives, you can get discounts, all through the app.
First and foremost, we're building an interface that's very easy to use. It's a market where we can pretty easily identify and access the entire supply chain.
Like, my goal is to get to 100,000 digital wallets pretty quickly. Obviously, after that, whatever, sky's the limit. And then that Canncoin, goes to an exchange or gets sold ultimately to the retail consumer again. So you have kind of a full-blown ecosystem where you're eliminating the need for cash.
What we've seen in the cannabis industry, nationwide over the last decade is an industry that has exploded faster than any industry in the last 100 years. We're going to drive adoption from the top down by developing really useful, meaningful merchant products and solutions, and then we're also going to be driving from the bottom up, from the consumer side, by creating really meaningful incentives for consumers.
But we're also going to build a community.
Right.
We have access and are working with the biggest communities in the cannabis industry.
And ideally, we do see this going way beyond just the cannabis industry. Our goal is to create an end-to-end financial ecosystem infrastructure. But cannabis in this country is sort of the perfect market to test that in, because they're painfully in need of business infrastructure support.
So basically what you're saying is this industry is a perfect test case for penetrating it with cryptocurrency.